Hey everybody, it's been about a week since I've been out on the water. A lot's changed. If anybody's been following the weather, we had this massive front come through, rained for pretty much a week solid, cooled the water off quite a bit. Last Monday was the last time I was out, and the water temps were mid to upper 60s, and right now we're in 56-degree water. So in a week's time, just over a week, it's dropped over 10 degrees. That can have a pretty good impact on fish locations, what they're doing. So we came out this morning, we started out casting shallow spots, weeds, just trying to pull fish where I've been moving them lately. Wasn't having any luck, so we decided to start trolling. I decided go small, a little slower. This is a brand new bait from Northshore Musky Baits. This is the Northshore Perch. This just became available at the Muskie Odyssey in Canada, and this is my first time out with it. I got this, actually came in last Monday when I got home from being out on the water that day. It was there in the mail. So today's the first day out with it, and we got a small fish with it right off the bat. And it was actually pretty funny. We were just trolling along, and I said to my buddy that was with me, I said, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have both rods go off at the same time. I looked down at the graph and I say, look at all this bait right here. This is crazy. Started watching it, trolling along. I'm like, them baits should be coming through that bait pile right about now. Within seconds, boom, rod goes off. This bait's in the mouth of a little fish. Wasn't the giant, 31 1/4 is what it ended up being. But a fish is a fish. It just goes to show that this bait produces. First time out with it and get a fish on it. Now, I'm gonna warn you, I get really excited about any muskie. It don't matter if it's this big of a muskie or this big of a muskie. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I love every muskie I see. So check it out. There we go on the Northshore Perch, buddy. Camera on? On. It is on. Flip that over. That's it. That's our fish. Right there on the Northshore Perch. First time out with it. Northshore Perch, baby. There they're jaw spreaders. That fish is free. The little ones are the ones you got to watch out for. They're dangerous. They're not usually as docile as the big ones. $31 1/4, right on the money. Nice little fellow there. There he goes. Let's get some hooks back on this bait and go at her again. So this is a small profile bait, 6-incher, a little bit longer with the lip, probably about 8. It's got a Lexan lip, through wire construction, and of course the notorious, just absolute dynamite paint jobs that you'd expect to come from John Mortimer at Northshore Musky Baits. It's got 7/0 hooks on it, just 2 hooks. That's all you need for this size bait. It's got a real tight action to it. It just looks amazing in the water. It's a perch bait. It looks just like a perch. So, funny enough, there is no perch in this water, and it still works. This body of water I'm on does not have one single perch in it. So that just goes to show you that color patterns, you know, different bait styles, you know, you typically want to match the hatch, but you know, it's got the greens and the oranges and the blacks and the yellows in it. So you're going to have, you know, your sunfish, forage baits and things like that. But action is the most important thing in my book when it comes to bait selection. And I figured, you know, just the tight action, more of a shallow running bait. All of our bait was, you know, suspended roughly 10 foot down or so. And I probably had 25 foot of line out. I was using, of course, you know, a reel without a line counter, so just a rough estimate by, you know, previous knowledge of letting line out at home, measuring how much is out, and just counting my level line to see where I'm at. So you can be more precise, obviously, with a line counting reel, but that wasn't my setup for today. I wasn't planning on trolling, but trolling is an effective technique. So that's the Northshore Perch by Northshore Musky Baits. Check them out. You can get them on their website. I believe that they are available right now to the public. If not, they will be very soon. So check them out.